It happens when you have a new job. It happens when you have your own business. It happens when you get married. What is it? It's imposter syndrome. So you feel like you have a really good chance of something. Something good has happened in your life. But now it comes at the cost of now you're afraid to do anything because anything has a chance of exposing how not good you are. And this is this phenomenon we call imposter syndrome, right? So this surprisingly has a very simple solution because it's totally fine to what? What's the core reason for suffering in imposter syndrome? There's an incongruency in your self image of how you see yourself and how you perceive the thing that you are currently in position of, right? So, suppose I just got promoted to a senior data engineer, but the thing is, I feel like I'm a junior. I feel like I'm not that great. So there's a mismatch in how I perceive the role of senior data engineer to be and how I am perceiving myself to be. That's the incongruency. When you have a business, you want to say your products are good and your services are good. But you want to promote it as if they're good, but what if you secretly believe they're not? That's where the mismatch happens, right? So how do we solve this mismatch is the core key, and it's actually simple. You just pick one. So, do I suck? Then, if you can congruently say yes, then you don't need to suffer. Because why? You acknowledge that, you know what? I don't care if I get demoted because then I'll at least feel congruent about it, right? There's a new suffering of, but I still want that promotion, right? But we all know now it's a matter of just that want. But you're gonna have a peace of mind when you can admit to yourself, you know what? Maybe I'm not that great. And this kind of an honest assessment at yourself gives you the chance to actually improve in your life in the areas that you want to, right? And so, yeah, I feel like right now is not the time to be promoting myself and putting myself out there. Right now is the time to invest in myself. Right now is the time to train. Those kinds of decisions can be made once you congruently agree that, you know what, this position that I have right now, it doesn't really fit me. Or you acknowledge how much time and effort you have put into your self-development, and you can say, you know what, out of an old habit, I considered myself a newbie. I consider myself not that great. But I think that's an outdated belief. And right now, I feel ready to transition into the realm of I'm pretty good. I'm good enough. And based on my peers who are at this current level, I think I'm at least on par with them. So that is self-image being reflected with the new reality, right? Its inventory is being updated. So regardless of what path you take, all it takes is congruency.